Hello there, right here, and welcome.
Months. 13 months.
How's everybody doing? Welcome in. HK coming in with 13 months. That was crazy. Congrats on your 13 months. And thank you so much for coming in with 100 biddies, getting us going on our cheer goal, which is the top left-hand corner. Trying to reach the goal of 999 biddies for today's stream. Got THK up there. We also got the sub goal of 50 subs. If you guys do have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, or know of anyone that has that, make sure to use it up here on Twitch each and every month. You have to remember to renew it manually, but free sub, if you use it on me, I offer a bunch of perks and helps me out as well. Who we got all in the chat? Oh, Morris is first. Also got Nodnarb. Moonshadow's back. Hey, Marpy. Yes, release date. I put a little short video out about the release date. June 7th on a Wednesday. Last couple updates were on, the full releases were on Tuesdays. So it's interesting that they chose a Wednesday. I don't know how many, I think at least the last like maybe 3 full releases been on a Tuesday. Hannah says, you make a beginner redstone series, explain why certain blocks are used over others, teach us redstone. Whenever I want to understand machine, they are too complicated. There are no good series to teach redstone. I would go on the Wikipedia. They have a basic redstone page. Kind of just explains the basics. Otherwise, I would just play around with it in a creative world. That's kind of how I slowly learned. Every time they added something in, I just played around with the creative. I don't know if I ever do a beginner redstone series. At least not in the anywhere in my agenda going forward. Also because I don't find redstone that complicated to start with. And I don't do anything specific when it comes to redstone. Like I don't like think out like, okay, I'm gonna use this type of redstone contraption to do a certain job. I just kind of build whatever I need. Oh, THK has went over 11,800 cheer bits. That's insane. Oh, hey, Giant Rock, welcome in. Thanks, everybody's been hitting the follow button. A little heart just underneath the stream. Doesn't cost anything to click it, and you can join Gordy Gang as a follower. Great way to show your support. We also are getting closer to 50,000 followers here on Twitch. Okay, so I got the pinned comment. Everybody knows what we're doing. Teaser in the video were so obvious. Vida. Is that how you pronounce it? Vida? Panda says because you're smart. Well, like I'm good at coming up with a solution to a problem, but I don't know if I can always explain why specifically I would choose one type of redstone component over another. I mean, I could say like, oh yeah, it's cheaper or simpler. I usually just try to do simpler and cheaper stuff. So a lot of the redstone you see in my videos actually is very basic. But the overall concept might be complicated. Hey, Elric is back. Now it's Vita. What? Vita? Okay, I won't remember that. Hey, and the Doom's in the chat. How you doing, Doom? Long time no see. But yeah, let's see. Let me just send out these announcements, letting everybody know we are streaming. As always, if you haven't checked out my socials, they're on screen. I'll throw them up in chat as well. Click them all, join them all. Put out just a short video like an hour or so ago, talking about the new release date for 1.20. We know what's coming out. That means we need to finish this video that we're working on, which is all about things to do before updating to 1.20. This time I think I'll try to release the video before the actual 1.20 update. That would make sense. So if I'm really fast, I'll put the video out tomorrow on Saturday, or I can put it out like this upcoming Wednesday, or maybe this upcoming Friday. We'll see. Probably sooner is better. Just because as we get closer to the actual update, I would like to put out other types of videos. Alrighty, on the Discord voice call if you guys want to join in and listen in over there. Doomsday's doing good, it's great to hear. Why use target block? Because redstone points into a target block. Yeah, like a special block that redstone points into. Yep, Panda says need to get the netherite armor. Yep, indeed. So, I think it was like beginning of May, kind of. We recorded half the video. Then somehow I got distracted or something. I can't remember. But this is the world consists of things that we need to do before updating to 1.20. And we recorded everything that we could think of at the time. And then just more recently they added in the jack-o'-lantern thing. So we tested out the jack-o'-lanterns, jack-o'-lantern rares. You can enchant them in this prior version, but not in the next version. You can also wear jack-o'-lanterns as a player, and also as armor stands and bobs. We're going to talk about that. We'll record all of that. We tested this. Nothing really interesting came out of that. We also tested the horse thing. Did that. Okay. I think we'll record it, and then I think maybe I'll talk a little bit about the boat thing, which didn't really change. Changed a little bit, but not too much. And there might be more. There's not too much. Oh yeah, the Ender Dragon thing too. Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. Battle horse. We know that don't really work. Boat thing. And Ender Dragon skip. Okay. Check on my notes. I think we are ready to go. I think I'm just going to start out recording. Welcome in, everybody. This video, like I said, should be up relatively soon. I'm just going to close my door. Get some better audio when I record. And then let's get going. So I can't quite remember how the previous recording ended. I don't know that. Ender Dragon is changing. The Ender Dragon fight skip trick that was being used by speedrunners. It got removed in this version. Vita says, build all your farms in a survival world. You're building all my farms in a survival world? Or are you asking people to do that? Okay, I think we can maybe clear inventory. Do I need anything from here? Don't believe so. Okay, recording, audio hopefully sounds good. How's my settings? Sparkles look good. Okay, so we talked about those rares. Now we'll talk about the other rares. There is a rare item that you need to get before updating to 1.20. This is having a jack-o'-lantern that is enchanted. In 1.19.4, it's possible to put a jack-o'-lantern inside of an anvil and combine it with a curse book to get like a curse of vanishing jack-o'-lantern. To get an enchanted jack-o'-lantern. Has also worked with the curse of binding. Or both enchantments on a single book, so you can get both of them, making 3 different types of rares. Making 3 new rare items. Okay, record once we update the world. Yeah, let's just see. Do before, let's try this. Hey Doom, do you need any items? I still need the data pack to be tweaked. That's not super quiet. and other stuff it would be quieter. Same thing I messaged you about on Discord. No, you cannot chant, and that's what I'm gonna record next. What happens if you put a piece of binding on armor stand? Does it bind to it, or can you remove it? That's something I covered in the video. I did cover a lot of questions related to armor stuff in a video. I think it's like 6 years. Actually, one of my first videos where I tried to make like a fast-paced video. You can check that out. No. Because once you update to 1.20, it no longer lets you put enchantments onto jack-o'-lanterns. So make sure you get a bunch of these items before they are discontinued. So make sure you get a bunch of these items before they're no longer possible. Okay, next up. But there's also other rares that you can get. But there is more collectible. But there is more rare collectible. But there is more collectible rares you can get in this version related to jack-o'-lanterns. Because in 1.19.4, it's possible to actually place jack-o'-lanterns onto armor stands. When this wasn't previously possible in prior. And this wasn't possible in prior version and is not going to be possible in 1.20. You can also place them onto the player head just by shift clicking them, and it'll place it right into the helmet slot. So if you're willing to keep this on your head forever, you yourself become a new rare. But this trick actually applies to other mobs as well. Any mob that has the ability to pick up loot. Could actually pick up one of these jack-o'-lanterns and wear it. So if we give it to the zombie here, who obviously can pick up loot, since he's holding some armor, we put that on him. He doesn't hold it in his hand, but instead puts it on his head. Which makes a rare type of mob, as normally the only way to get jack-o'-lanterns, which makes a super rare mob, as normally the only way you can get jack-o'-lanterns on these mobs' head is by on these mob heads is by doing it during Halloween. As normally the only way you can get jack-o'-lanterns on undead mobs' heads is during the one day of Halloween. Okay, let's pull up the statistics of Halloween. Jack-o'-lantern heads, I think it's like 2.5% chance. Have a good one, Panda. Welcome in, Nada. Okay. Back. Halloween mobs. Where's the Halloween? Oh. I have a cool picture though. You can get all these, so you can get these unique mobs without it even being Halloween. Might have to click on like zombie or something, or to find the percentage. Zombie. Rare. Maybe I should search jack-o'-lantern. One of these had a good page about Darkland. Maybe is there like a whole page called Halloween or something? Halloween up. It's gonna be mostly about the update. Zombies, skeletons. Hmm. And we can search. Okay. No. Hello. What else? Maybe. What? Hmm. Maybe it's under drops. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Darkland. I figure out how chance spawning. I can't remember what's on. That was under zombies. Game source appears as 2.5 jack-o'-lantern. Okay, thank you, M. So I think it was, but I just wanted to confirm it. Can I search this? No. Okay. Which is only a 2.5% chance of any hostile. Which is only a 2.5% chance of any. Which is only a 2.5% chance of any undead mob during Halloween. So I also want to mention that it doesn't affect old rare mobs. How can I do this? I think it's under. Block size. For this. Okay. Hey, Air, thanks for following. I don't know if it's in this reel or not. One of these worlds, I have like a bunch of the mobs. I don't know if they're the right ones. Okay, I was looking for maybe if it had some examples of mobs that had different variations. Okay, if not in this world, I might check the other world, but I think it's just jockey. Does it work? Check this world. Okay, I don't go in here. I have jockeys over here, but I don't know if it's the ones. No, I don't think they got any track launchers on there. Oh. How about the wardens over here? Okay, we'll just go back to the... I think I'll just use that image that I got earlier. But this doesn't actually make those Halloween rare. But this doesn't actually decrease the rarity if you do happen to get one of these Halloween jack-o'-lantern mobs. That's because to pull off this trick here, the mob does have to be able to pick up loot. Where if you happen to get... Where if you get a jack-o'-lantern headed one? Where if you get a jack-o'-lantern headed mob during a Halloween? During Halloween, you can make sure to get one that doesn't have pickup loot. Therefore, the only way it could have got that... Therefore, the only way it could have got a jack-o'-lantern head is by naturally spawning it. So getting one of these mobs right now isn't necessarily a discontinued entity to collect, since you could just get it during Halloween. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. Thanks for the drink up, Nada. And welcome in, Tuxedo. trying to think, is there any example where these could be a rare mob with the jack-o'-lantern head? Hmm. Can't think of any. So essentially, any of these mobs could spawn in during Halloween, and any of them could have a jack-o'-lantern. They're all undead mobs, and it's only undead mobs that can actually pick up, right? Okay, I guess we can talk about the next part there. But we can combine this with the previous trick of having an enchanted jack-o'-lantern that is also placed onto a mob. So if we just throw them that, they still think it's a jack-o'-lantern and they'll wear it. But now it's also enchanted. This is definitely a rare, and you definitely want to... This is definitely rare that you cannot get during Halloween. So if you have time, be sure to collect one of each of the undead mobs. And give them a enchanted jack-o'-lantern to wear on their head. This can also be done to the baby variations as well as jockeys. Because this has to be done by either the player placing it like on an armor stand or giving it to a mob who places it on their head, it doesn't actually work with dispensers. So if we just power this, it actually just drops the item. Where if it was like a carved pumpkin, it gets placed on. For this reason, you can't use the really cool trick I showed, where you could place armor onto villagers just by using a dispenser. I'll have that link down below, but you can see that the item just goes flying out. but it still works with car pumpkins. Okay, what do I need to talk about next? I'll probably show how it doesn't work in the next version. Hey, welcome in Ocelot. Also, Woodwarden's here. They say, I'm excited for 1.20. Oh my. Surprised there's such quite a bit of stuff from 1.20. Protein's all in the chat. That goes it. Gotta mention the player wearing it. Let me record that bit and then we can show how it doesn't work. And if you want to become a rare yourself, you can put on the enchanted version of the jack-o'-lantern. Just be aware, if you do put the curse of binding on, you won't be able to take it off. Until you actually die, but then in that case, you would also no longer be a rare. But that would also mean that you no longer have it on your head, and you no longer would be considered a rare. But that would also mean that you no longer have it on your head, and you no longer... As until you die. That is until you die, as you'll no longer have it on your head. Okay, I just want to show how the player would lose it. Record that part. Go back to one. Where in 1.20 you can't place an armor stance and giving it to a mob, they won't put it on their hit. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go. Which way record? The dragon skip? Might as well. Hey Julian. Welcome in. Zara. First time chatter. You guys new to the stream, be sure to hit the follow button. Welcome in. As a follower, you get some free emotes to use. Currently looking at all the rare things you need to do before updating to 1.20. For every update, I would make these videos where I let people that are into technical Minecraft want to collect rares, let them know everything they should do, and collect, take advantage of. Another new update. Oh, right beside lava. Okay, using cells. Crystals are must be functional. Might as well locate it. Stronghold. That's part of the recording of the video. There it is. And eyes craft. Alrighty. Up. For those of you that want to avoid killing the first dragon, this trick is for you. When going into the ender dimension for the very first time, if you just place down an ender crystal, Oh, I think I was too slow. It was very strange. I was like inside of a block. You guys see that? Let's try it again. See if it happens twice. Minecraft's loading so slow. Deja vu, yeah. Okay. The same one. Okay. Um, what I'll probably do is just save the world before I actually go in. Copy, paste. Copy it. For those of you that want to avoid killing your very first dragon when entering the end dimension, this next trick is for you. Before 1.20, you can enter the end dimension, and then as soon as you come in, just place down an ender crystal on this obsidian platform here. That's been too slow. Never was much of a fast cooker. No. Why do I don't know if I think I fall through, like I end up down there or something. Maybe I'll use my mouse to do it. So once you're inside of the end dimension, oh, we just had bad luck. Maybe we should try a different world. Whenever speedrunners run into that problem. Once you're on the end dimension, okay, let's try a different world. Seems like the world is consistent at producing wrong portals. Locate stronghold. Ooh, water. Zerai. Save this one. Once the end dimension loads up, all you have to do is place down a single ender crystal and it'll kind of create a little bit of lag. And what this actually does is it creates a dragon skip. You don't actually... Oh. Whoopsie daisy. Apparently I didn't click fast enough. Again. Roll number 14. And once in the end dimension, just place down your ender crystal onto this obsidian platform. What? Apparently I'm not fast enough. Can't click there. Can't click there. Just say aim down and click. Okay, let's not record the audio. Let's just record actual movements. What? I thought that was pretty fast. Can't place it inside you. Can't clip you. Yeah. Run 1 to 19.4. We can increase our render distance. Create more leg. Getting this trick is really hard. Yes. enter the end looking down. I think it's gonna reset your. I mean, I could try. But I can't click down. Can't click where I'm standing. I don't think. I just tried that. I don't know what to say. My world just loading too fast? Okay. Here's the bug report. Says they had trouble reproducing it. I'm guessing it's not. Come on, I can do it. No, I can. Roll 19. I try using my auto clicker. I mean, how slow am I? Here, let's watch a clip. I don't know. Oh. Very, very fast. Usually like the end dimension kind of lags when it loads. got achievement before we placed it. That probably means that you were in longer than a tick. You try a different world. How to reduce render distance to reproduce it on the ticket. Oh, reduce render. I'll try it. Thought I had mine pretty low to start with. Yeah, we got it. Okay, I recorded that. Sweet. Now let's record the audio. And once you get to the end dimension, you have to immediately place down the ender crystal on this obsidian platform. It helps to have lower render distance, but what this does is it causes the dragon to never spawn in. And the game thinks that you already killed the ender dragon. So it goes ahead and lights the exit end portal. Meaning that you can beat the game without, meaning that you officially beat the game without killing the ender dragon. This was mostly used for speedrunners. This was mostly used in speedrunning. This was mostly used in the glitch category of speedrunning. Where in theory it's possible to beat Minecraft in less than 1 minute. And by using this, in theory it's possible to beat Minecraft in less than 1 minute. There's no gateway portals, right? The downside to using this is that you didn't kill the ender. The downside to using this is that you didn't actually kill the ender dragon, therefore you don't get any gateway portals. You easily leave the main end island. But for that you would have to actually resummon the ender dragon and kill it. This trick was removed in 1.20. So now if you do it, the Ender Dragon will still be in there. So now if you do it, the Ender Dragon will still spawn. And the exit gateway portal will be unlit. Okay, I only made like a gazillion worlds in order to get that one to work. Okay, I'll delete those worlds before many of them. Okay, so we talked about that one. The horse trick, I guess the horse maybe died or ran away. Oh no, the horse trick really doesn't work. And these tricks do not... This trick does not work. And this trick does not... this trick does not work with a normal pumpkin. Okay, I've got to record that. So we'll add that one to the other part. And then... let's talk about the boat thing. Boat dispensing is noticeably different. Boat dispensing is noticeably different from 1.19 to 1.20. When before you could have a boat like this. When dispensed in, it would place it inside of the block above it. And you can see it's actually inside of this immovable block. Where it's normally difficult to get boats. Where it's normally difficult to get boats inside of immovable blocks in the game. Where it's normally difficult to get boats into immovable blocks in the game. Where in 1.20 it'll place where in 1.20 I'll place the boat. Where in 1.20 I'll place the boat in front of the dispenser so it's not clipping into it. But you can still get the dispenser to put boats inside of immovable blocks just by placing them on the opposite side. So here you can see it's clipping inside of this furnace, that one, as well as that one. This can also be done without even having to use a dispenser, just by picking up a boat with a minecart. And then when the minecart gets close to one of the immovable block's edges, just remove the minecart. And then when the minecart takes the boat to one of the edges, just remove the minecart, and then the boat is now inside of these blocks. This could be blocks even like bedrock. Oh, you got 26 hours there, Boris. Nice. Vita's working their way up to 10 hours. It's odd that bedrock is way down here. You can even put like chest bows inside of. You can even put like chest bows inside of bedrock and store your goodies. Okay, so that kind of explains that. Hey, Ruth. We're currently doing what it says in the pinned message. Also, it says check fan art. Okay. On the Discord, check that out. Fan art. You guys ever make me fan art? There's a special Discord for it. Whoa, that looks really cool. Oh, you guys can check it out. Ocelot made a literal Ray character holding a thumbs up really big. Also, like winking. That's pretty cool. You can ask one of the admins, or Discord admins, to add that as a sticker. That's pretty nice. You guys check that out in the Discord under fan art. Okay. We talked about the jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, they're gonna show. Let's see, F3 plus 8. That would. Second survival. Ah, okay. Now 1.20 also came with some changes to Unicode. Let me find an example of Unicode. Mm. Up. I think this will work. 1.19 also came with 1.20 also comes with some changes to Unicode, which are all these crazy looking symbols that you can actually type out in Minecraft. But this doesn't break my cool trick where I showed but this doesn't break my cool trick I showed many years ago where you can actually get items with no names. This is done by putting down a Unicode, which I have linked in that. Which is linked in this video. And if you paste that in, you get these really weird items that almost look like they have nothing on them. That appear to have no name. Okay. Got that one recorded. Thanks for the drink up, American. Okay, so I think all we have to do is record the intro and outro now. Looked at the Ender Crystal one. Goat dispensing. The horse one didn't really work, so we're not talking about that one. Okay. Now we'll do the intro and outro. So we'll just do the audio recording of this. Every time there's a new Minecraft update, some things become impossible to do. For the last 14 years, I've been finding the coolest rare items, blocks, and mobs. That you can only get during certain versions of Minecraft. With the full release of 1.20 coming on June 7th, You will want to collect these 10 rares before it's no longer possible. You will want to collect these 10 rares before... You will want to collect these 10 rares before it becomes impossible. You will want to collect these 10 rares before it becomes impossible. Not only are these cool to show off, you can even sell them. Not only are they cool to show off, you can sell them to other players. Not only are they cool to show off, you can sell them to other players for a high price because no one else can get them. Because no one else will have them. Okay, that's a pretty good intro. Change your username? I think just write down. Okay. So for the intro, I'll probably show like all my previous rare videos. Kind of show like a scroll them. Because I have a playlist all about rare blocks and items, and another playlist all about rare mobs. And then I think I don't think I want the intro to be too long. Let me do an outro. Check out tons of other... Check out many more... Check out many more impossible rares with these two playlists here. Check out all the other crazy impossible rares with these two playlists here. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the new automatic farms I have for this version. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the new automatic farms I've designed. And if you liked... And if you'd like to help me continue to make videos like this, support me over at my Patreon. You can support me over at my Patreon. You can support me over at my Patreon for little as $1 a month. Be sure to credit Ray's works and let your favorite Minecrafters know about all these cool rares to get. Hey, mid-click. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye! Thanks for watching, and bye-bye! Thanks for watching, and bye-bye! Trying to get myself to hop off the pillar. That finally worked. Okay, so that's the intro recorded as well, or the outro and intro recorded. Hopefully I can get the video out relatively soon. Now that we know when the full release is. Maybe I'll release it right when we start getting release candidates. Is there anything else I forgot? Advancements. Let me check my notes. Oh, there's some snapshot only one. Hmm. Hmm. Also, one goes bed spawn under end portal. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. There's mismatch pitcher plant. There's also their torch flower crop floating. I guess I could briefly cover them. They're not too difficult to illustrate. Do we have pitcher plants in this version? Hmm. I don't know if we do. I see it there. Okay. I think I might be able to imitate it. Another word. Just have to make some mismatch. To make a floating pitcher plant. Hmm. The fog pitcher up. And maybe a debug stick. Is there not a debug stick in this thing? Oh, I don't have that thing. That's her. Okay. Drop. Half. Upper. Okay. Okay. That's right up. Just a command that gave me this word. Mm, mm, mm. Let's my update it. Oh, okay, I guess that's too low. How am I still too low? What? I guess my placing like at the bottom of my feet or something? Oh. No. What? Huh. Must be like at the bottom of my feet. Okay, I guess I can stand a little above it. Come on. Trying to get it right in here. Why is it so difficult? Okay. Let's see if this has a problem. Okay. That looks correct. There. Okay. You can get this one. You can also get mismatched plant, which I think is we can put it in here. Oh. No. Too tall. That looks correct. I think it's something like this, maybe. Something like this. There's also three notable snapshot only glitches that you can get. There's also 3 snapshot only rares you can get. There's also 3 snapshot only rares that you can get. First one being this pitcher plant here, which is actually floating and you can stand underneath of it. Which gives a special collision. Where the bottom part of the pitcher plant actually hangs down a little bit, and you can do some really cool stuff with this, like make a wither cage, which I showed in this video here. You can also get a mismatched pitcher plant, where the top piece is fully grown, but the bottom piece isn't fully grown, and has this little Z fighting going on. Hey, Plotter. Yeah, we're making the video. Hopefully it'll be out this upcoming week. Hopefully people that have been keeping up with like my, Snapchat review videos. Hopefully they also took advantage of like the different tricks as we noticed some. But if I put the video out soon enough, hopefully give people time to take advantage of it. So the next one was to do with the the torch flower. How are you running two Minecraft tasks at the same time with because Minecraft uses RAM rather than GPU. Minecraft, right? And the third one is the torch flower when you grow it up on a farmland like this. And the third one is a torch flower when you grow it up on a farmland like this. During the snapshot, it has a chance to be offset. Wait, I don't know how this one even works. Something to do with the offset. Here's the bug report. Huge color has been removed from. Okay, let me just see how it is in the other version. And I'll probably remember. Hey, Yaku! Welcome to stream. Recording a video. Can't remember how this is. When you torch flowers. Loader says 96% RAM is used. Really? If I can pull up mine. Okay, no, I think Minecraft runs on CPU. That's what it is, right? Yeah. And mine says 100% CPU. So it isn't running too well. Minecraft has a problem. CPU is only 22%? Oh, nice. Okay, so we plant it, it's offset, throw it in the center, right? Except the last stage. Yeah, last stage it pops off to the side, okay. In 1.20, when you grow a torch flower, when it gets to the biggest stage, it will no longer be in the center like it is most of the time it's growing. Then instead it'll get offset to one side. This is based on the same randomness. This is based off the same randomness you see stuff be placed on. This is based off the same randomness you see as other flowers. But during the snapshots, it's possible to actually grow these and have them stay in the center. Where if you would place it, it'd be off to the side. I tried 3 of them. Probably crash. There's probably other snapshot only ones, but those are the main ones I know. Ones I wrote down at least. Flying horse, that stuff is it. Oh. So the jack-o'-lantern one, the enchanted one. There's also a bookshelf dupe. But that's I don't know if I covered. I guess it's hard to cover that one because it's technically between 1.19.3 and 1.19 or 1.20. I could try including it because it is a dupe one, which you're probably fascinated with. I know what snapshot is. It's 22W45A. So we will close it. Pull up that version. $22.45. I'll have to make a new version. 22.45. Okay, I'm loading that up. No. 98% RAM usage. Yeah, my RAM usage was like 80%. My CPU was like 100%. Wish you luck. I don't know if your computer needs luck. I think it just needs more power. Minecraft uses a lot of CPU. RAM, I think you can adjust RAM by your settings within. More money. I do need to upgrade my computer. I only did one upgrade on my computer since I used to do all my YouTube recording on my laptop. And then I got a computer, and then I think one upgrade I did was the CPU, upgrade the CPU. But if I want to upgrade now, I have to kind of upgrade the motherboard as well. What a CPU do you have? My computer specs are, I believe, in the description of all my videos. Either that one or it's, it might have my old specs, maybe before my upgrade CPU. Okay, we loaded it up. Oh yeah, I don't know if I have ice. I think I had an i5. Maybe I did upgrade to i7. You asking me or Floater? Might have similar specs as my computer. Okay, so we need to go to this here and then. Wait, where's the? Oh yeah, one at. World FX. Oh, what makes FX? I don't really know the different names for stuff. Have a render monster one. What does that mean? You can see how slow my Minecraft worlds load. FX is AMD before Ryzen. That would help if I got rid of other crap. Good for VFX. You go to Redstone book. Our enchanted books. Actually, any book, right? Drop. Oh. That's what they don't like. Is you can't drop. Drops. I'll just grab it. What other books go in here? Also written books. Very good. Subscribe. Viewer. Okay. Okay. And in this particular snapshot, you're able to duplicate any type of book. This is just by having a chiseled bookshelf, filling it up, and then every time you right click on it, it's going to add a new book into your inventory. You can use this on normal books, also on written books. It just causes them to get duplicated. This can also be done with book and quills. And for books, they normally can only stack to 16, but by using this, you can make your stacks as big as you want. Even going past the 64 limit. This can also be done for book and quills, which normally only stack as 1. And the best one, of course, is your enchanted book. Any type of enchanted book, you can get as many as you want just by right-clicking. And you can also get overstacked. Make these crazy huge numbers. Make crazy huge amounts of them. But if you log off, when you log back in, if your stack is over the amount that the game can save, it will just delete the entire stack. I think the limit is 127, right? Yeah, it's snapshot only. Still pretty early snapshot too. And the game, and the save limit is 127 items per stack. So if you have 128, it'll just vanish. Here's some really cool stuff you could do with these overstacked items. Which I talk more about in this video here. Okay. Yeah. It's a snapshot only duplication glitch though. Okay, so here's my list of rares, stuff you should do between versions. They're not all on here, but some of them are on here. I think we covered them all, right? Recorded all the different bits that I need. Wait, Wiki has like, oh, I see, this is how they categorize items. Yeah, I think I recorded all the bits I need for the video. So put them together. Oh, so they have common is white text. Uncommon, like this stuff. Rare and epic. Huh. I wonder how they did that. Some of it seems kind of random. For the epic thing, it's most of this is like creative, but it also includes like the notch apple, dragon egg, the thing. I think that's the Mojang symbol. That's pretty cool. Nice. We recorded all the new stuff. We also recorded all the previous stuff like a couple weeks ago. I'll put those two pieces together, make a video. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably not going to be out this weekend. I'll probably put it out like Wednesday, but I will try to get it out as soon as possible. Now that we know that 1.20 is coming on June 7th, we got like less than 2 weeks. Yeah. A little less than 2 weeks. So it would be nice if I get it out so that at least a whole week. If I put it out Wednesday, that means like 1 week. People could get a whole week to work on it. Okay. Have my stream for over 2 hours. We're gonna find somebody to raid. In the meanwhile, check out all my social links there on screen. Stick around so we can raid as a big party. Make sure you guys are subbed to me on YouTube with the bell notification set to all.
Never thought I'd ride Obsidian again, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Twitch automatically. Got a new thing where they automatically play music. Or play stream. Yeah, make sure you guys are still subbed to my YouTube, have the bell notification set to all so you miss out on the community post. Who should we raid? Let's raid Benix. We haven't raided them for a while. They're doing all advancement speedruns. It's insane. So stick around so we can raid as a big party. We're going to be raiding none other than Benix. He is a well-known speedrunner of Minecraft. He's held quite a few different records over the years. He's quite skilled. He's trying to get all the different advancements in a new world without knowing anything about it. It is just insane if you think about it. Like, it takes several hours to do these type of speedruns. I definitely could not do that. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll raid him over there. As always, if you guys could please stick around and participate in the raid by copying the raid message in chat. He is, how far is he into the run? Looks like he's doing a bastion goal right now. Copy the message, please, and we'll paste it over in his stream once we head over there. Throw in some lovely emotes you guys have. You can always use the default ones the Twitch have, or I got some special ones. Thanks guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate everybody using their primes and subs as well as bits during the stream. That all helps me out. Look forward to the video showing things that you should do